What's going on? Happy Friday to you. Coming in live, coming in hot for another episode number we stopped counting. If you're brand new, you're like, who the heck is this woman? What is an episode? In the comments, I would love for you to say new. Put a little dash next to it, and I would love to know where it is that you are tuning in from. And if you are returning, like, what's up? We're here for an episode number we don't count anymore. Pumped up, fired up, jacked up. In the comment section, say happy Friday so that I can say hello to you. And if you maybe get this on the replay, guess what? We're live. It is 1:45 p.m. in Michigan Eastern Standard Time. And guess what we're doing? We are literally talking about how I lost 30 pounds eating chocolate peanut butter cottage cheese ice cream. And we're gonna make that recipe today. So if you're pumped up, fired up, jacked up, and you wanna know how I unleashed how to lose weight without the meal plan, without giving up foods, desserts, alcohol, I need you in the comments to be like, what's up? Okay, so a little bit about my backstory. So I embarked on a weight loss journey after having my child. Realized I needed to get back in my clothes. And I went on this journey and I kind of flew behind the scenes and was under the radar trying this and this and that and that. And I woke up, and it's a funny story. I woke up about 11 months in, and I went in for a physical, just not because of my weight, but because I needed a physical. And I'm expecting some bad news. And everything came back as a clean bill of health. And I'm like, okay, this is not what I was expecting. I'm healthy as can be, the heaviest I've ever been. I've tried this, I've tried that, I've tried this, I've tried that, and nothing's working. What am I, a unicorn? And my doctor started mentioning this term metformin. So I go in my phone and I Google, and diabetes pops up. And I'm like, why didn't you tell me? And she's like, oh no, this certain pill just can help you with weight loss. And I'm like, let me tell you something. I need to help my mind. I need to help my brain. I need to learn, because you putting me on metformin is just another bandage that I've done my whole life. Because I've done 30 meal plans. I've gotten great results. I get off and I go back to square A. I've literally gotten amazing results, and it's always this hamster wheel of putting the weight back on because I've never been taught how to properly do it. So instead, I go in my Audible book library and I get this book, The Obesity Fix by Dr. James. And I read it, and then all these other books keep coming up as recommendations, and here I am, a woman in front of you. Over 20 books listened to on Audible, and I'm here to tell you that there's 3 things I wasn't doing. And you know what? It took me a long time to hear about those 3 things before it clicked. So maybe today, something's gonna click for you. Maybe you're gonna have a light bulb moment. And maybe you are gonna go from 0 results to hero results over freaking night because of today's episode. So we're gonna break apart those 3 things. We're gonna make ice cream that's chocolate peanut butter, has a little splash of pumpkin inside of it. It is ice cream, and we are gonna be on our way to literally having the best Friday that we've had in a really long time. So number 1 is protein, okay? For 5 months, I got pushed and pushed to reach for my goal weight in grams of protein. And that goal weight would have been 150. But I never fell below 125 grams. And if you're like, how is that possible? I have no clue. But here's what I can tell you. Drop in the comments guide if you haven't gotten my freebie guide to guide you through 30 grams of protein with your meals and with your snacks. Because I'm telling you right now, it will 10x where you are now with your protein and where you want to be just from having that guide. Number 2 is water. You've got to get half of your weight in ounces of water every day. You might think I'm crazy. People say it for a reason. There's a term called liposuction. Right now, someone's having fat sucked out of their body, baby. And your body actually goes through something called lipolysis, which is how it burns fat holistically through half of your weight in ounces of water every day. So because the comments will disappear for that guide, you'll find it at thebreakfastshow.net. The first thing that pops up at you is going to say protein guide, FREE, click here. You cannot miss it. So you're gonna click there, you're gonna get the download, you're gonna have today's recipe on there so you can just sit back and enjoy the show, because today is gonna be a fast ride, baby. Okay, so we talked about meal plans. We talked about how I did 30 of them. Have you ever done a meal plan? Drop a 1 in the comments if you can hear me. Drop a 1. Okay, a meal plan is a fabulous way to lose weight. Do you want to know why? Because you're usually getting the proper macronutrients. Macronutrients. So macro stands for protein, fats, and carbs. We live in a world where we think it's all about calories. That was me forever. I thought it was calories in, calories out, and it is not. It is about the percentage of your food coming from protein, the percentage of your food coming from fats, and the percentage of your food coming from carbs. So let's play a game. I put you this morning inside of an app. And let's use, for an example, Ski Burn, and let's use Cana. And I put you in an app and I say, hey, all I need you to do is just to put your food in this app today. Like, okay, I had McDonald's double cheeseburger, search McDonald's double cheeseburger, quantity 1. All right, I had this Sara Lee whole wheat toast, add 1. That's all I need you to do. I don't want you on a meal plan. I don't want you giving up foods, desserts, or alcohol. I just want you to put your food in an app. And at the end of the day, I get to see a graph. I can see a graph, and this graph obviously is a graph. It'll always equal 100%. Think of a pie chart. And at the end of the day, say that 20% of the food you put in your mouth is telling me it came from protein. Well, we're at right there is a big red flag. We need that at 30% or higher. So once we get it to 30% or higher, we now leave 60% behind. That 60% can come anywhere from your fats and carbs. The protein has to be over 30% of the calories you put in your mouth. And 9 out of 10 times when I work with students to teach this to them, that's not the case. And it's the case of reason being they're not losing weight. So instead of me doing meal plans, I found this concept, which is now called the power play, because it's like getting a ticket to the casino, but you're guaranteed to win. And for 1 week, I put you in this app. You know, you have my phone number, I have your phone number, we're behind the scenes together. You go enter your food into this app, and at the end of each day, I voice note you. I am telling you right now that you cannot fail and cannot not master macronutrients within 7 days as long as you are positive and coachable. There's no meal plan, no giving up foods, desserts, or alcohol. You'll be put in that app today, and I will voice note you every evening. We will read. Maybe your percentage of protein is less than 30%. Hey, here's some foods you do eat that I see you like, let's up it. Hey, some of the foods, I don't know if you realize, the cream cheese is a fat. Instead of 2 tablespoons, do 1. Hey, the peanut butter, instead of 2 tablespoons, do 1. Why? There's 9 calories per gram of fat. There's 4 calories per gram of carb. There's 4 calories per gram of protein. And guess what? You get that along with an app today that you will forever have, that you can talk to. So tonight when I go to dinner, hey, I need to 67, it's going up to 97. I need you to 100%, because listen to what else you get. I'm at Mr. B's, I need 30% of my calories from this meal to come from protein. Up to 40% of them can come from fats and carbs. What can I order? Give me 5 examples. You have an answer in 3 seconds. I can take a picture right now in my fridge like I just did and said I have these ingredients. How can I get 30 grams of protein and turn this into ice cream? You get that app for a lifetime. You get the app that tracks your percentage of protein, fats, and carbs for a lifetime. What else? It gets even better. 10-minute abs workout. You know that the center of my stomach, my C-section tore. They wanted me to get surgery. I never had to because of this 10-minute abs workout that has been invented and brought to you from me. You also get me at Kroger and Costco, putting things live in my cart with a grocery list, so you're learning. And you also get access to my live event, which is May 12th. It's a live 5-day event with me where we're live online virtually. You have lifetime access to everything that happens behind the scenes. It's a huge learning seminar of just everything that I've learned along the way. It's fun. There's games, there's challenges. You get all of that. And that is today a one-time fee of $67. You get to start today and have the next 7 days with me. You'll master it. You'll get all of those bonuses for a lifetime for free. And that price is going up to $97. So on a scale of 1 to 10, 1 being Michelle, I'm not interested, I don't care, and 10 being show me the way to weight loss. I'm ready to draw a line in the sand. I'm ready to do this without a meal plan, without giving up foods, desserts, or alcohol, and without having to buy packaged foods from a company. I'm all in. drop a 10 in the comments. I have 70-year-olds doing this with me, down 60 pounds. Perimenopause, menopause, Hashimoto's, US. I take PayPal though. So here's the deal. Let's read some of the transformations. I have them. No, it's a one-time fee, Robin. Isn't that insane? There's no catch. There is no catch. Soon, this will become so viral. I'm in a space in my life where I can do this for it. It's the only reason why there's a cost on it, so people show up and actually do it. This will be worth like $1,100 one day for what it is that you are getting. That is how much it is right now, discounted down to a one-time fee of $67. It's going up to $97. So let's read some of these testimonials from menopausal and perimenopausal women who are on their hands and knees begging and praying. Okay, so what I need you to do, the event sells out every month. That's why it's nice to be able to come in. You will master macros within that week. So you'll be able to, starting today, all the way up to the program, be tracking. And in the program, you track as well. So let's just read. This girl went from 129 to 118 pounds. This girl is down 3 pounds already, and it's not water because I already drink a gallon of water before I started this 5 days in. Monday was 227, this morning 221. What a great start to the new and improved me. Like, I've got them for days coming in. So if you stop, drop, and go to thebreakfastshow.net, you will see Protein Power Play. I will let you know that my recipes book, which has over 30 recipes where every recipe is a minimum of 20 grams of protein, is now live in viral. So it's called the Power Plates, okay? Time though as I do 2 jobs. Lori, all you do is put your food in an app. That's all you do. I voice note you, you learn while you're doing. I mean, I've got single moms, people working 5, 6, 7 jobs. Like, I'm telling you right now, this is how you're gonna gain back control of your life, your relationship with food, without having to follow a meal plan, without giving up foods, desserts, or alcohol, and you will master it. You have 7 days behind the scenes with me. You'll master it in 5 days, okay? And there's options to move forward if you wanna move forward and have me in your back pocket even longer. So on the scale of 1 to 10, I'm curious, 1 being not interested and 10 being I'm all in. I'm getting my Power Play ticket where I just hit the frickin' lottery. Let's grow, show me the way. Where do you stand? Also, the free guide is what has the recipe book, thebreakfastshow.net. We do have in there the Power Plates recipe book. It is now there. It is now linked for you. And the free protein guide, if you didn't pick up my freebie that I have for you, thebreakfastshow.net has it under protein guide, FREE. Click here, okay? If you are the person, I just got off 2 calls. I have people in my 6-week accelerator program. If you're looking for 4 workouts a week, strength training. Strength training is where it's at. You press play, you follow along, there's coaching, there's do this, pop your hip this way, pop your hip that way. The learning is in the listening. You follow along, 30-minute call every week. Let's set that up for 6 weeks straight, and you have me in your back pocket to text message any time of the day. I respond within 12 hours, guaranteed. So that's more of a 6-week one. I find some of the older gals want that. They love it. They want the one-on-one support. They want the workouts. You also get 5 10-minute ab workouts every single week. So it's a complete best me program in 6 weeks behind the scenes with me. Okay? So here's the deal. The workout time is 40 minutes max. Okay, so that's the 6 weeks. So if that's something you're open to taking a peek at, drop a 6 in the comment section. I had 2 people graduate from the program today. So I only take in 5 per month. It's a lot with the phone calls, with you texting me. I'm very responsive, very, very, very good at coaching you and holding you accountable. So there's also that 6-week option as well, okay? So we're gonna make this. Let me pull up the recipe that we have to make this ice cream. Here's what we're gonna make. We are going to, 1 cup of cottage cheese. So a little bit of a tip for you that I wanna teach you. This is gonna be a new groundbreaking tip for you, so listen closely. When you look at the back of anything that you're getting ready to eat, okay, all I need you to do is cover the last number, okay? So calories, okay, we think it matters. It doesn't. Calories do matter to a certain percentage, but what matters more is macros, protein, fats, and carbs. And we have to fall within a certain percentage, okay? So if I cover the last number, all I see is a 9. Well, that 9 stands for how many grams of protein minimum this should have. And if I go down, I see 14. 9 or greater is a good bang for your buck. So this is an amazing bang for your buck. If you just learn something new, drop a heart. So let's take our friendly David bar, which we're gonna top on top of our ice cream. We have a bar that has 150 calories. I covered the last number of 150. I just cover it. I'm left with a 1 and a 5. When I go to protein, is there a 1 or 5, or is there greater than that number? There's 28. This is an amazing bang for your buck. So you're talking about 28 grams of protein, 150 calories, no sugar, clean, and on Dr. Hubbard's podcast. Pretty big deal. You can actually get a 4-pack for free. Sample the 4 flavors they have. 10% off and free shipping if you get a 12-pack of their bars today. The only downfall with David is it's only online, but they ship very, very, very fast. Cashews, peanut butters, olives, olive oils, avocados. Drop a 1 in the comments. Okay, so next, 1 scoop of vanilla or chocolate protein powder. Okay, you know me and my protein powder. Yeah, for that 15% off the Orgain protein powder, thebreakfastshow.net has it, and it will say underneath it, it will say Orgain, okay? There is a code for the 15% off as well. So now we're gonna take this and we're gonna blend it all together. There is a second thing that you always wanna think of when you're going to eat, okay? Number 1 is 20 to 30 grams of protein per meal per snack. If we do not understand how to get 20 to 30 grams of protein per meal per snack, make sure you drop in the comments guide, because there's a guide that's going to start helping you get that starting immediately. Okay. Number 2 is insoluble and soluble fiber. Okay. Insoluble and soluble fiber is something that's becoming more and more and more of a topic. I did keto and I was afraid of carbs. I looked at carbs, I'd put weight on. You know, I'd lose 5 pounds, next week I'd be up 10 pounds. So insoluble and soluble fiber is your raw fruits and vegetables. Very, very, very critical. So raw fruit, raw vegetables, and you need 6 cups a day total. So if you want to do 6 cups of veggies, go for it. Maybe you want to do 4 cups of veggies, 2 cups of fruit. Just write this down. You never want to have more than 3 cups of fruit a day. You never want to have more than 3 cups of fruit a day. Your fruit should be your berries, your blackberries, your blueberries, your raspberries, your strawberries. The highest in fiber, the highest in antioxidants, the lowest in the glycemic index chart. So maybe you're like, well, what about a banana? It's fine, but the fiber content isn't as high, so you're not going to feel as full longer. Okay. Fruits and vegetables actually have a really good component inside of them to help with bloating. Okay. So a lot of people I put on my students, I'm like, here you go. They see the bloating and inflammation in the tummy area start to dissolve. And it's from the fruits and vegetables. If you look at the back of a container, it's pretty incredible that it actually tells us, like this tells me on the back that there's 14 servings in this bag. A serving size is, guess what? Okay, 1 cup. So again, 3 cups total of fruits, 3 cups total of veggies would be ideal. But if not, that's okay. Don't worry about it. We are going to add some strawberries inside of here. This morning, I already had a peanut butter parfait. I had my fruit. With my lunch, I had 3 cups of vegetables. I cut up squash, zucchini, onions, peppers, and mushrooms. So I'm already at 4. And now I'm going to be at a half of 1. So not bad for being only 2:15 in the afternoon. Okay? So we're going to blend this up inside of the blender to make our ice cream. We're going to peer it. Okay, we're gonna put it in a jar. Oh my gosh, it's amazing. It tastes like strawberry cheesecake. So let's kind of recap. Okay, let's kind of recap what we put inside this recipe. I am gonna dwindle it on the top of it, so I put my candy bar, my David bar. Okay, David just came out with a new flavor that he sent me. They have the I'm telling you what, this literally tastes like strawberry shortcake ice cream, like cheesecake. Make sure if you didn't get this recipe, you drop a 1 in the comments for the recipe. The David bar has 28 grams of protein. Okay, 28 grams of protein. And it's only 150 calories. It's clean. Okay, so it's a clean bar, 100% amazing. And number 2, it's on Dr. Hubbard's podcast. It's a good bar, tastes good. Okay, you can get 4 flavors today, 10% off and free shipping. So if you didn't get your David bar, drop in the comments David. Okay, drop in the comments David. So we're gonna freeze this. If I can stop eating it. From the freezer, and it says 2 to 3 hours, and we're gonna sprinkle it with cinnamon. Alexa, what are 8 positive benefits of cinnamon on your health? Alexa, what are 8 positive benefits of cinnamon on your health? Alexa, volume 10. Alexa, what are 8 positive benefits of cinnamon on your health? Okay, so my internet's obviously dead. Okay, broke. So, it provides antioxidants, improves insulin sensitivity, prevents cancer, prevents heart disease. 2 pinches a day of Ceylon cinnamon. Okay, for that guide, it's right here. Thebreakfastshow.net has the guide. It says protein guide, FREE. Click here. You cannot miss it. Okay, so FREE protein guide, click here. Okay, Megan, the recipe, I need to take a picture of this, okay?
Sorry, I'm having problems completing your request.
Oh, it's on my phone. Because I'm going to eat it. Here. Take a picture of it for me. Someone screenshot it. It's okay, I'm going to freeze it. So yes. We're going to make that. We're going to be on our way. Number 2 is water intake. We have to have half of our weight in ounces of water every day in order to go through the fat burning process. What's the term liposuction mean? Tell me in the comments, what does liposuction mean? When you get fat sucked out of you, guess what? Your body holistically burns fat through something called lipolysis. It needs half of your weight in ounces of water every day. How are you going to do that? How are you going to get half of your weight in ounces of water? A 90-minute timer? What do you wake up to? It's the first thing you see in the morning. What's the first thing that you see in the morning? Tell me in the comments. You're going to put a note on it that says water. You're going to stop, drop, and you're going to drink 15 Mississippi's worth, and you're going to repeat it all day long, okay? And your bladder's going to get used to it. Doesn't matter your job, doesn't matter your career, your bladder will get used to it, okay? So you're going to put it on your phone. Stop, drop, and drink 15 Mississippi's, put a timer on, put an alarm on, and be on your way, okay? Number 3 is a paradigm shift. Write this book down if you really want to reach your weight loss goals. It's an Audible. You'll never have to open the book ever in your entire life of living. It's called Change Your Paradigm, Change Your Life by Bob Proctor. Okay, so Change Your Paradigm, Change Your Life by Bob Proctor. Okay, that book, if you start listening to 10 minutes on Audible every day and say your biggest struggle is protein, put in the comments your biggest struggle for weight loss. What is it? What are you telling yourself around weight loss? That's what I want you to tell me. What are you telling yourself around weight loss? Is it water consumption? Is it water? Is it protein? Is it sugar? Is it salt? This is the Ceylon cinnamon that I'm going to add 2 pinches of. I already had it in my coffee, but I can put some in here. You want Ceylon, you do not want regular cinnamon. Okay, if you want this from Amazon, it's the Simple Truth Organic. Drop link in the comments. More than happy to give it to you. Okay, it's the Ceylon cinnamon. So now I'm making this again because I'm going to actually eat some right now as well because it's literally that good. And here's the thing, okay? Open up a new jar. The link is right here. TheBreakfastShow.net. Under Amazon Finds. You won't miss it. TheBreakfastShow.net. Under Amazon Finds. Amazon Finds. Okay? For the recipe, I'm going to hop off. If you want the blender that I used, the blender has a lid, just so you know. You'll never, ever, you just travel in the car like this. You put it on top of something to blend it, and you're on your way. This is literally amazing. Amazing. So it's on Amazon for less than $50, and I've had it for 5 years. That's underneath my Amazon Finds as well. I forgot the fruits. So what questions do you have? Drop them in the comments. What questions do you have for me? Nothing? Okay, so if you don't know today, 30%, if you've ever done a meal plan, drop a heart in the comments. Have you ever done a meal plan? Drop a heart in the comments, okay? If you do not know how to track one word, the word is macronutrients, meaning it doesn't matter how many calories you eat today. Maybe for you, it's like 1,400. Maybe tomorrow it's 1,800. Do you want to know what matters? Let me tell you the biggest secret ever. Did 30% of the calories you put into your mouth today on this Friday come from protein? That's what I teach. So, drop power play in the comments. You're going to come be a student with me behind the scenes with my phone number. Yes, we're going to text. You're going to be put into an app that literally is configured to you and only you. And guess what's going to happen? At the end of each day, I'm going to see where those percentages lie. If it's not coming from 30% of your calories from protein, I voice note you. We're going to get it to that. Maybe your fats are above 40%. Hey, the learning is in the doing. You cannot fail being a student of mine unless you're not positive, coachable, or putting your food into an app. You literally are never going to have to follow a meal plan ever again. You're literally never going to have to ever give up foods, desserts, or alcohol. This is how I dropped 30 pounds in 5 months. You should see the list of people who have done it with me. Not only that, you get me at Kroger and Costco, grocery shopping, everything in my cart live. You get a grocery haul shopping list, 10-minute abs workout. You literally get lifetime access to both apps you're getting. You're going to get an app. You want this recipe? I went in there and said, give me a recipe for protein ice cream that's a minimum of 25 grams of protein and under 200 calories. These are the ingredients I have. And in 3 seconds, it gave me an answer. Tonight, when I go out to eat, I can be like, hey, I'm at Longhorn. 30% of my dinner in calories has to come from protein. 40% of the calories can come from fats and carbs. What 5 things can I get? You get that for lifetime. I teach it. So if you're not a Power Play student, and on a scale of 1 to 10, 1 being I'm not interested, and 10 being show me the frickin' way, I'm ready to draw a line in the sand. I don't care if you're menopausal, perimenopausal, postmenopausal, Hashimoto's. I've worked with every single type of person. You should see their results. You should hear their struggles before they came across this. Okay? You came across this for a reason. You can either grab onto it and run with it, or you can just say, I've tried everything. I'm frustrated everywhere I go. Or you can say, I've never had a Michelle Churchill Dworak in my back pocket. So listen carefully. You guarantee yourself a spot in my live event, okay? That's happening May 12th, 13th, 14th, and 15th. Viral, you automatically, okay? We've done that Power Play before 3 months ago. Is this new one different? No. You automatically literally get a spot for May 12th, 13th, 14th, and 15th in my live event. You get to be with me, and you have lifetime access to every single thing we do in there together. Okay, so for your power play to come be a student, you're gonna text me personally. You're gonna have me in your back pocket starting today. You cannot not master it. You will master it in 5 days and have 2 extra days with me. You'll see it at thebreakfastshow.net. If you want the recipe, your free protein guide is where your recipe's at. Thebreakfastshow.net has free protein guide. Click here. Your protein power play is your power play ticket. You're going to get an email. You're going to text me personally that you're ready. And then below that is your protein power plates recipe book. Yes, it launched. All these recipes are in one place for you. The power plates recipe book. Every recipe has a minimum of 20 grams of protein. Every recipe is family friendly, fun, sweets, treats, delicious, not dieting. Okay, and then lastly, you have the protein powder we used for 15% off, the Justine's Chocolate Peanut Butter Cup from Orgain, your David bar that's sprinkled on top, which is 28 grams of protein, 150 calories. You get a 4-pack for free. Okay? Any questions at all? Any questions? I'm a group certified fitness instructor. I have a 6-week program. The biggest mistake that I find with men and women and myself, overtraining, too much cardio, and they weren't getting the proper amount of upper body, lower body, cardio, and core. Okay? Live gets saved if we can't be there at your time. Yes, you have lifetime access to everything. I can't show you my phone. I just got off the phone with a client. She got sent to her right after the show 4 workouts. She gets the right amount of upper body, lower body, cardio, core. Another girl, Patricia from New York. She's 65 years old. She's wearing a shirt today that shows her stomach. She did 6 weeks behind the scene. It's just a 30-minute call every week. You literally get 4 workouts. You press play anytime. You get the proper amount of upper body, lower body, cardio, core. You also get the power play, everything in the power play, every app, and you get to message me whenever you want to basically have a Michelle Churchill Dvorak in your back pocket. So for the power play, the price from $67, you unlock all the bonuses. Okay, it's usually $1,127. It's $67 today. That price is going up to $97. Okay, for the best you right now, if you want the 6 weeks best you, drop a 6 in the comments and I'll share that link with you. But those are ways that we can move forward with each other. Okay, you have chances to learn this. The only way you're ever going to learn weight is by the champ. You might as well just rip the Band-Aid off. Because all a trainer's teaching you is they're giving you a meal plan. And when someone gives you a meal plan, they're giving you macros, but you're not learning it. So when you get off of it, you just shot yourself in the foot. You're back to square A. Yeah. Yeah, for the 6 weeks, it's right here. It's at the bottom of the page. Thebreakfastshow.net has 6 weeks to best you at the bottom. And at the top is the protein power play. Today's recipe is underneath the protein guide, FREE. Click here. All right, I'm going to hop off. Any questions at all? Any questions? Lori, it's at the bottom of thebreakfastshow.net, 6 weeks best you. I'll be eating this every day of my life. I'm not even kidding you. TheBreakfastShow.net. And then you automatically get Power Play with that. So you're a part of the events that are live. You get the apps for lifetime. You literally get to start using AI. I teach you. So you get to be like, hey, here's my refrigerator. I need dinner to be, okay, I only have 400 calories left. I need it to be at least 40 grams of protein because I'm low on it. No more than 10 grams of fat. Give me 5 ideas. 3 seconds later, you have an answer. For the Power Play, I think the 26th of April. I think that price goes up on the 26th of April. And it's never going back down. It's too much demand now. I mean, every day I have people, literally, you get to call me, you get to text me. Any questions? So how many grams of protein per meal per snack? How many grams? How many grams of protein per meal per snack? Tell me in the comments. Minimum. Yes. 20 to 30. How many ounces of water every day? In order to burn fat, how many ounces of water every day? How many ounces of water? Half of your weight, correct. How many calories? How many calories per gram of fat? How many calories per gram of fat? So in 1 gram of fat, there's how many calories? How many? 9. How many calories per gram of carb? Nope, Angela, that's per gram of carb. Yes. How many grams per protein? So 9 per gram of fat, 4 per gram of carb. How many per gram of protein? Four. Wendy got it right. 4 calories per 1 gram of protein. 4 calories per 1 gram of carb. 9 calories per 1 gram of fat. Okay? What's the book called? To Have All Your Dreams Come True. What book? What book? What book? Paradigm. Change Your Paradigm, Change Your Life by Bob Proctor. Yep. Lori, you want your Power Play ticket? Yep, Connie, good job. You want your Power Play ticket? You get to start today. So you will be configured into an app that is configured to only you. It's based on your age, your height, your weight, your activity level, the fact that you're a male or a female. And you go in, and all you do is put your food. That's all you would do. Strawberries. 1 strawberry. I had 9. Put a 9. Okay, Sara Lee toast. I had Sara Lee toast. 1 slice, 2 slices. It's so, and at the end of the day, I voice note you. You can't fail unless you don't track. You'll master it. You're probably like, that sounds confusing. That sounds like a full-time job. Nope. For your Power Play ticket, it's right here. I see my phone blowing up. It's like everyone's getting Power Play. Yeah. The live event on the 12th will sell out. You automatically get yourself a spot to it by starting today. You'll master macros behind the scenes with me as a student in 5 days. Like literally with me. Not a recording, with me. Starting today, you get 7 full days. You'll master it by the 5th day. And then the event, May 11th, and then all the bonuses we listed. All the bonuses you get for lifetime, including the live event. Everything that happens behind those closed doors, you have lifetime access to. Okay? So Angela, thebreakfastshow.net. The first thing that pops up is Protein Guide, FREE. Click here. That's where we want to click. Underneath that is the Protein Power Play. Get the ticket. It's going from $67 up to $97. That is a one-time fee. It's originally $1,127. Protein Power Plates book, your recipe book. $97 is $27. Every recipe has over 20 grams of protein. There's 30. Family, friendly, mine, these ice creams, these amazing things every day that are showing up and helping people to lose weight without giving up foods, desserts, or alcohol, without following a meal plan. I'm going to teach you how to do that. To Google thebreakfastshow.net or Google it. Thebreakfastshow.net. Yep. I cannot believe that cottage cheese recipe. Holy crap. You have cottage cheese that you can go make something like that with? I mean, I just can't even believe it. Lori, are you getting your ticket? But if you want, you can get Power Play. The best of the best is the 6-week accelerator program, because then you get everything. You get the Power Play, you get the recipe book, and you also get 6 weeks of me. 30-minute calls weekly, 4 workouts a week. You'll get the proper amount of upper body, lower body, cardio, core. And you have me. You get to message me every single day, text message. That's the best you, 6 weeks best you. Are you gonna go make something with it? Hi, Jeannie. All right, I'm gonna hop off. Do you have any questions? Bella, you wanna go jump, honey? How long do you want? And like I said, tonight all the guesswork for dinner would come out. All you do is you take your app that I'm going to train you on, and you're like, hey, this is what I have for dinner. Or this is where I'm at for dinner. What can I have that's 20 grams of protein? It whips it up and tells you exactly how to cook it. That's where I get all my recipes. You get trained on that, and you get that in your Power Play. So the fact right there, people are signing up for Power Play left and right, but that price is increasing. We want to see what you're eating on the weekend. Because if we can get your protein to 30% of the calories you put into your mouth, it's mind-boggling. Hi, Carlene. Like, absolutely mind-boggling. Carlene was a participant in Power Play. Carlene, what positive changes are you seeing and feeling? Lots of these people coming on are participants were once a student of mine. Hey, Aqualist Lifestyle, how are you? If you've been a student of mine, raise your hand. Tell me what positive changes you're seeing and feeling. I went from no following on social media to sharing this strategy of what's called Power Play, teaching macronutrients without giving a meal plan, and I went viral. I have 1.5 million followers. Fiber comes through fruits and vegetables, insoluble and soluble fiber, which we talked about at the beginning. You want 6 cups total a day. This stupid freaking internet, man. It says slow connection over here.
If you're 20 pounds overweight.
See if it'll work. Yeah, that's your ideally 3 cups 8. Amazing change in body composition. Awesome, Connie. 3 cups of fruit, 3 cups of veggies is ideal, but if you want 6 cups of veggies, that's fine. I literally had zucchini squash. It's so good. Get the Chosen spray from Amazon. I have it in my store. Drop store if you don't have it. I spray it at the pan. I cut a whole zucchini yellow, whole onion, mushrooms, and then I added one more thing to it. And I just freaking put it in a pan with a lid on it with salt, and it got like soft. Ate it all afternoon. Yeah, honey? And saying what? Really? Carlene says I'm still using the everything you thought gave me, feeling great and still losing. It's on its way. Awesome. What's on its way? Oh, something that I just said from Amazon. Okay, so that cottage cheese viral recipe was amazing. If you didn't get it, it's right here. Okay, thebreakfastshow.net, protein guide FREE. Click here. You won't miss it. Okay, right here. Wow, the Protein Power Plates recipe book has so many new recipes. Yes, I know. Oh, Chosen spray. Yeah. Okay, I'm hopping off. I'll be back tomorrow morning for the breakfast show, episode number. We stopped counting. Love you.